Welcome back, everybody, to more Europa Universalis 4 with me, Daniel. Dan has fun. Now, look at this map. It's very, very pretty. We do have a lot of nations in yellow because we took some land last episode that was a bit dubious as to whether we should do it now or maybe do it in the future. We decided that we just wanted to get it done with. And that, understandably, irritated quite a few of our neighbours. Now, if we were to sit on our hands and not do anything, probably everybody in yellow here would join a coalition against us, which probably pretty bad. Austria in red hates us just ever so much, and they will hate us for the rest of time. As a result, it is probably a good idea to declare war on them now before we end up in a scenario where all of Europe joins a coalition against us. If we were to join into a war against Austria now, we'd only be able to pull in one ally, which, I mean, isn't ideal, but alas, at least we have somebody. The other bit that's not ideal, we would still get a few small nations joining. None of these are particularly concerning. Ansbach wouldn't even join because they're on fire right now. Lithuania would join, but they're really out of the way, so that's not a big deal. What's mildly annoying, though, is that Brittany would join, and they're the Emperor of the Holy Roman Empire right now. And they are allied to France, which we don't really care about. They're small as well. But they're also allied to the Dutch. And the Dutch have a lot of ships. Like a lot. So we're going to have to block this path again so they can't come and annoy us. I still think we need to do it, though. Because otherwise we're going to end up with... Wrong map. Otherwise we're going to end up with every single nation here in yellow joining, and then when the Ottomans get out in 1662, they could possibly join the coalition as well, and that would be terrible news for us, and Austria would join it as well. So, we're going to preemptively attack them. Our troops aren't even in a very good location for this, but it's better to strike first. We should at least try and knock down some of our rebelling areas, though. Yes, this will hurt our absolutism, but that is a sacrifice I'm more than willing to make so I don't have to babysit more of my territory than necessary. And we do need to work out, so we have 25,000 in here, that's fine. 30,000, so we have 55,000 troops there. We're probably going to need these guys to come up as well to deal with France, Brittany, and the Dutch. Beyond that, where are our other stacks? There's 26,000 troops on this transport fleet, so we need to get them back immediately. So we're going to have to hope we don't get a coalition fire before this arrives at, at least at port side. That's the bare minimum. That's staying home at war, which is what we want. And then we do have... we have about 73,000 troops over here, so we'll grab both of these and start heading. We'll just have them come together. And our 40,000 stack in Italy is going to have to come and help too. This stack will stay in place because we need something in case of rebellion over here. But we're not keeping you with the fantastic leader. Which stack now doesn't have a military leader on it? It's... Okay, well, they are down here, so they need to make it their way back. If I go... I could have them come straight up here, but no, we should keep a stack in Africa. We should definitely do that. This is the stack now without the military leader, which is fine because they're at sea anyway. Every other stack has a leader. Yes, they do. Okay. Trade fleet can stay. This 50 stack is also fine trading. Okay, I think we're about as organized as we're going to be. We just need to wait until at least the 15th. Nobody's joined yet. Need 2 more days. Okay, so this is close enough because at this stage we're not going to have to worry about this fleet intercepting, so we'll be able to get back into Bordeaux in time. Okay, so let's pull the trigger. Do we have a diplomat after all that? Yes, we do. Ansbach still won't join. We definitely want Britain to join because they will hopefully distract the Dutch a bit, and that means the Dutch will go and try and capture Calais, and it'll keep them busy for a little bit. Shame it's only level 2 fort. What do we want our war goal to be? Because we only have conquest. We're going to make Welsh Tyrol the target. It'll take us forever to get it, but once we get it, it'll be really hard for them to get it back. I think that's perfectly fine. And fire. And we're already at war. Well, at least at sea. Oh, it's just a 3 stack of Lithuanian trading vessels. That's not concerning. Our big stack is going down there. See? Okay, awesome. Rip 1 trade vessel. We hardly knew ye. It's fine. I'm not worried about 1 trade ship. Where do we want to start, though? Yes, this 40k stack should go bop these guys. These 2 stacks can start down here. This stack, I guess, can come up here. And then these 2 are going to start by... Who can I knock out separately? Because France... Yeah, France is just a regular... They're all regular allies. There's no vassals involved here. So we're going to start off by taking out... Probably taking out France. Get them out of the way first. And there's our other stack. Get the good general on it. And we'll have them all kind of go in lockstep up there, because they're all going to go there in slightly different routes and at slightly different speeds. This stack can come up here and deal with the Genevans. Yeah, that 1 trade ship is just going to get ripped. It's fine. My 54 transports, I'll just move when they have space. I'm not worried about that right now. The other thing, too, is I should be keeping a little bit of an eye out down here. So the Dutch have quite a lot of land in Western Africa. When this stack goes back, we'll find a way of negotiating down there. I don't think they'll have all the troops in the world down there. At least I hope not. We shall see in due course. Could be proven very wrong very, very quickly. Okay, so we do have battles going on. So the Genevan stack didn't move. There's a French stack that's going to get wrecked. Yeah, Geneva got stat wiped. Not convinced France will get stat wiped. They have probably pretty good combat stats. Yeah, they're not bad. France gets some crazy boosts to it, so it's not a huge surprise. We've already sieged this out, which is awesome. Let's go and attack the Austrian stack. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we'll sit next to it for a moment and see what they do. Yeah, here's the coalition that's starting to form against us that we said would happen. I guess this 40k stack for now can come over here instead. We'll siege this out and just get Geneva out of the way. Yes, they didn't stack wipe. So, mercenary stack, I'm going to have you go over to Brittany. Paris is a level what fort? Just a level 1, wow. I'm just going to sit next door to it so we don't attrition unnecessarily. Benign neglect. Fantastic event. I'll get more manpower, please, because I don't have unlimited amounts. Is that a wood as well? It is. This is a marsh, which probably means less combat width. The Austrian stack is going up here to a mountain. We definitely don't want to attack it there. I think we have the numbers advantage here. We should strike. We'll have a -1 attack penalty, but it's definitely worth it. Just have to watch to make sure no troops get over here. Yeah, Liège actually is sieging out Calais, which is interesting. Paris has already come down. We're probably not going to take more provinces off France in this war, because we want to deal with breaking Austria a bit first. So that's captured. Let's see if we can go save that from being sieged at Calais. And Geneva's just been sieged as well. That will de-siege itself, but let's take the stack of Palatinate troops out. And then we can start sieging at Bern. Yeah. the other stack didn't even come to protect the sieging Austrian group, which is very nice of them. Oh, and Britain's already got this de-siege. Oh, that's a lot of Dutch troops, though. So most of their troops are indeed here. So they have 91,000 troops total. At least 63 of them are in the Dutch mainland. We didn't stack wipe that Austrian group. That's unfortunate. Having said that, how brave are we feeling about trying to siege out the war goal? Who has the highest siege pips? We have a person with 3. What's his name? He's holding... Okay. Yeah, it's you. You're going to go up there, and then the other 2 stacks are going to sit right next to them. Bologna has now been done. Oh, that's quite a big stack of troops from Brittany. I guess I'll take this stack over here and deal with that first. But I have to be careful about how I'm going, so maybe we'll flee for now and then we'll go back and swipe them, because they're coming for us. What's... Okay, that's farmland. Farmland is good. Okay, maybe we will take the Dutch out first. I won't get a defense penalty if I'm even sieging that territory, which is awesome. Yes, let's peace out Geneva. It's a good province to have, but right now we've got bigger issues to contend with, so we'll just take your money again. And we're just going to do that to increase the truce timer, because I don't want them to join a coalition. Oh, we're catching... There's 63,000 Dutch troops there. I'd really rather you not have attacked there, but I guess we'll go and try and save the British stack. Speaking of stacks, has ours got back into Africa yet? Not yet. We'll come back and check it in a little bit. Where's the other Austrian stack? I've only seen it fleetingly, and I haven't seen it again since. We are going to be outnumbered over here, even without Brittany involved. And there is Brittany, so we need to hurry up and win this fight, or we're going to have to flee. And it looks like we are going to win this fight. Yep, okay, perfect. But once this gets sieged out, we're going to have to rally a load of our troops over here. Brittany has more troops than I thought they would, but then again, it's because they're the Holy Roman Emperor, and they get a big bonus to their force limit and their income, just by having that role. The British are beating up the Dutch at sea, which I am very, very happy to see. Yeah, 57k stack, pretty scary. I wish the British weren't running away. They need to stay in the area. Okay, the Dutch are going back. And now they're coming back again. What do they do? They're going in, they're going out. People laugh at our army. I'll laugh at their corpses. Oh, that's not good. That's where the Austrian big stack is. At least we know where it is. We will just run away, having actually lost the same number of troops as them. Our African holding has finally got his stack back. Do we have a way of getting through? We don't. We have open borders through to Morocco. So we could go all the way around to here. We'd need at least an open border with... We need at least 2 nations open borders, so I'm just going to wait. I don't think it's that important. I don't want to spend the diplomacy points doing it. It doesn't seem to be a worthwhile investment. It also doesn't seem like a good idea to have me take that stack on. So we're just going to, again, we're going to wait it out and see what the British land is in. Always fun when you have to babysit the AI. But I need their troops, so what are you going to do? Okay, that's a fine battle to get involved in. That I'm okay with, so I will join you. They're just taking out the rest of the French stack, and we should be able to defeat it before the Netherlands can do anything about it. Maybe. Can we hurry up, please? Oh, they were able to escape without getting stat wiped. Move here safely. Like that. We can move here safely and just stack... well, they've run away, but it's still safe. They're attritioning because they have too many troops there anyway. There's the 100 stacks. They have 19 heavies. I'm not that worried. We have 38. They probably have slightly better naval stats than me because, well, it's the Dutch. This I'm not that worried about. We can handle it later. They're just going to start slowly sieging things in that area. There's not enough troops here for it to be of any real concern. And they have not challenged me. So I guess we can take this small stack and just kind of annoy them into leaving. Because this is the one that got attacked by Austria in Austria. Oh, there's the... Well, that's not good. Oh, the British stack are just going to get into trouble over and over and over again. We might be able to save them in time. Maybe. Maybe not. Oh, no, we did by the skin of our teeth. Unfortunately, the Dutch stack is now going to come over here. And we'll retreat, but it'll keep them distracted, hopefully, long enough that we can get this sieged out. When are they joining? The 25th? On the 24th, we will run away. Like that. And, sayonara. Brittany's been re-elected as the Holy Roman Emperor. That's fine. We have 2 free diplomats. That's just a waste. Let's get them with our allies. Should be able to re-ally Bohemia sometime soon. Hopefully. Where are they planning to go, do we think? They're just going to go de-siege Paris. That's fine. That's an ample distraction. And hopefully they'll put all of their troops on that stack. That's quite a lot of Lithuanian troops. And I guess they're busy over here, so we can probably move another stack over to here. They don't have to deal with it for now then. Where are you going? You are going to this province. Maybe I can intercept them before they join up. Maybe not, but we'll see. Oh, converted a province. Let's get another one converted. They're not cheap at this point. Yes, I can. I can catch them before they join. Exactly. Well, I can take this sack out before they join anyway. There we go. Thank you, 2,000 stack. This is a hill. They have 1 less maneuver than me, so if I attack them there, I won't get a penalty. We'll have this group over here joining them. We should theoretically... Yeah, we can do forced march, but it costs us military points to do it right now. I'd rather not do. Lithuania's war stats probably aren't that great. Yeah, they've got reasonable tactics, but they have pretty much no morale. Having said that, they are going to outnumber us nearly 2-1 in that battle. But I'd rather they not de-siege it if we can. Move these 2 stacks up there. This is now a 40,000 stack, which is clearly going to have to start moving. We're going to try and protect those mercenaries. Oh, too late. They were thinking the same thing as us. Because we're so spread out, that we're spreading ourselves a little bit too thin, I think. Once we've got this taken, though, we can start moving all of our troops around. Well, mercenaries, do your best. We actually won that battle with a 2-1 disadvantage. Ah. Well, I guess while these stacks are down here, we should start trying to siege things out. Oberkarten is a little bit dangerous because it's a mountain to siege, but I think we should still be just about okay. Because at least with this happening, we know that Austria's main stack is miles away. And they can run now, so we're going to have them run. Have them run down here is safe. And we'll have this 40k stack in place so we can take them both out there together. There's Britain's short stack. Be nice if I had a vassal that would start sieging things on the regular, but they're just going to get slapped everywhere they go. They're just not strong enough. Switzerland's also going to take Geneva, I suspect, because I broke all of their alliances to extend the truce timer. Don't really care. It's fine. Austria doesn't like Switzerland, so Switzerland's not of any concern to me. One more day, please. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, they didn't actually take them. They just pillaged them. Neat. Okay. Let's take our stacks over here and repel them back. Didn't mean to click that button. Hey, Vajanagar. How are you doing? The Dutch have 9,000 troops over here. Can I get over here yet? No. That's fine. We'll check it periodically because maybe somebody else will get open borders and us, by extension, will just get them. Those troops are black flagged. Can you start getting them to do something useful? This is why having your allies overseas is particularly unfortunate. They're really, like, the AI is terrible in the naval game. Those troops need to go back to British territory to get unblack flagged so they can be useful. But they probably just won't do it. 53k stack is coming this way. Just got to keep an eye out on it. Keep watching, just in case. This Dutch stack shall now run back. Welsh Tyrol. So the war goal is sieged. So that was tying up a staggering number of our troops. They no longer have to be tied up. And let's just have them start going back towards Paris, because I'm sure it's going to be de-sieged by the time I get there. The Dutch stack did get stack wiped. We know the Austrian stack is here, so I'd rather not pursue them right this second right now. Having said that, I will, at the very least, de-siege that one tile that they sat on. And watch what they do. If they attack me here, they'll get the penalty. They might come back and try and de-siege Welsh Tyrol, which if they do is fine. Because we'll have a couple of stacks over here. Yep, we just lost the siege of Paris. Brittany's about to siege out Calais. They're going to get it on this tick. Yes, it did. 21%. Of course it did. The AI. It's the AI, right? They get the good rolls. We do not. We should be able to take that stack out, though. I suspect Austria's over here at this point. Let's see if we can intercept them. There's the Dutch stack. There's 42,000 there. I would think the Austrian stack is somewhere nearby. No, they're black flagged. I think I saw them being black flagged. Okay, then we're going to go back to Paris. Still don't see the Austrian stack. Still haven't seen the Austrian stack. They did not come to protect their other group. So we'll quickly de-siege these while we wait. Not over here. There is a fairly big Lithuanian stack, but as we saw, their combat stats are pretty lacking. So I'm not that worried. We could even get, if we wanted to, yes, it would be an ahead of time penalty. But if we wanted to, we could get military tech level 21. I think we're going to. That extra tactics is massive. It means the enemies will take a lot larger set of losses than we will. But I think that's a good idea. There's the French stack. And the Okay, Brittany's stack is over there. So they are all coming this way. We need to keep an eye on how close they get, though. They're probably going to come and try and de-siege Welsh Tyrol, if I was to guess. But if we could get Oberkarten sieged out first, that would be a fantastic bonus. We also don't need all the troops in the world over here. Let's not get completely knackered by attrition. These guys are going to come back. Marriage with Portugal has ended. We'll deal with that afterwards. Another province has converted religion. What's our religious unity like? Anyway, 91%. It's not too bad. You do get some... You get some penalties. Most of them don't matter that much. I mean, the church power hit is completely irrelevant, but the other ones are all mild annoyances anyway. Belgrade has been sieged. Awesome. So we're going to take this stack, bring it near Oberkarten just in case. Because, yeah, there's the Brittany stack. And they are going to start de-sieging. Okay. That means we want to go there ASAP. To say this has gone not very smoothly would be quite the understatement. Notice how we've been at 35% for what? That was 3 game months before we took that out. Britain is de-sieging its own province, which is fine. Am I going to need more troops over here? Because that's about 90,000-ish. A little bit more, actually. It's possible. But really, what we need to do is get the Dutch sieged out. Like, that's the mission. If we can get the Dutch out of the war, then a lot of this is going to be irrelevant. They are supplying, yes, a very large number of troops. This is why I wanted to get numbers over here. Because this is going to be painful. They have a really good leader. He's better than mine. They have more troops than me. We'll probably... Do I even have the ability to get out of here? I do with a forced march. So I'm going to do that. Because I don't want to just lose troops for the sake of losing troops. Like that. And I want to turn that off because it's expensive. There is an option in the long run. We don't have the option here, but in the final age, the Age of Revolution, you can choose an option that lets you do Force March for free forever, which is just ludicrous. Ow, as I hit my foot on the baseboard. I wonder if that picked up on the mic. We're probably going to end up with everybody... Oh, no, they've realised we're starting to pinch them. They're starting to run away. Okay, that's fine. Can we select these 4? Thank you. You're going to Graz. We're going to follow that stack along. Oh, there's the French stack up front. That's a hill. Do we catch them before they get to the hill? No, probably not. Oh, no, we do. We're going to be a bit late to the party, but this might still be beneficial? Maybe? No, I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait for my stacks to consolidate a little bit more. That's a hill, so if I go after the Lithuanian stack, they'll get the penalty. But I'm just going to briefly wait. I want them to go on to Donji Kraji, because I'll also get a bonus off that if they do. Okay, they're going there, so we want to do that now. I'm glad we waited. That made this a lot better than it could have been. What level fort is this? A level 6 fort? Can I get over here yet? No. Could probably send a stack back over to Brittany at this rate, so we're going to. But I'll be a little bit more passive than before. We can bring a war ally in. Is it worth bringing Portugal in? Because my concern is Portugal might just start getting wasted by the Dutch. We might as well. Let's just have fun. It also may give us the ability to get over here now. Which we do. Okay, that was worth it then. So my African stack that's just been twiddling its thumbs can finally do something. We're starting to get a grip on this war. It took a while, but we're slowly getting there. What's Austria's war stats look like? They have more morale than we do, but because we prematurely leveled up our military tech, we should be shredding through them. And We did. Wow, they lost 20,000 cannons. That's a lot of cannons. Okay. So that was definitely beneficial. They're now running away, but let's see if we can happen to catch them on a tile that's not very good. There's the Brittany stack, which is going into our mainland by the looks of it, which again is fine if they want to do that. We'll take one of our stacks back and try and intercept them. That's a wood, but it's the Lithuanian troop, so we should be able to just smack them. We're getting close to our limit on the other powers too. Level 21 Diplotech, though, not that important. Level 1 Admin Tech is pretty important, though, because you unlock the furnace. So I guess we'll do that early, too. And that gives us time to regrow this for coring purposes. We go into buildings. And then we go... I'm pretty sure it just counts as a manufacturer. Yes, it does. We don't have an option for a furnace yet, so we'll just wait it out. Yeah, this stack got crunched. So the Lithuanian stack is gone. I wish the British stack would just stay down here and de-siege this, but you just know it's not going to. But what we do know is that there are no troops down here right now. So we should start sieging them while we can. That's a small stack. So that's just going to sit in place. So we'll start sieging these two out anyway. And we're just going to watch where the Brittany stack goes. There's the Dutch stack. They might come over here again. Gonna have this stack go over into the French territory just in case. Although by this point we can probably just piece France out. How many troops do they have on the field right now? 18,000? It's 18,000 I don't have to worry about if I just, you know, piece them out. Give me some money. I could break you a province away for 37 points. I mean, they wouldn't have any aggressive expansion against us. That's just a province that can cause a mess for the rest of the folks down there. And we can have them revoke cores on some of our territory, which will make them less angry at us. Not that it matters, but again, it's just a way of extending the truce timer. That'll be fine. Thank you. They're going to love us because we broke them away. Although they don't love us that much because they're Catholic, so that's unfortunate. But again, this will just give this area of the map something to squabble over. So I'm good with that. Is there anybody else who's going to want to peace out? Lithuania, maybe. We'll have to wait 10 game days. So we can check. 3, 2, 1, and boop. No, they don't want to. Not yet. They're not that far away, but they're not interested right now. They probably will be if we stack wipe them a couple more times. Speaking of, they finally got rid of the black flag on their troops, so the British are going to be helpful. Who would have seen that coming? Well, we could possibly turn the speed up to 3, but I'm not going to yet. The one province we don't really want them to siege right now, though, is Bordeaux, because I'll send all my transports out there. So as a precaution, I'm going to send my main fleet out. They clearly haven't shown any sign of trying to get into the Mediterranean, and now the Portuguese are in the war. So I'm not anywhere near as worried about that at this stage. We'll take our stack over and make sure that they don't just wipe our transports out. In fact, we should probably send our 40,000 over to our vassal to help protect them. I thought the Dutch would try and come and deal with this, but apparently not. Not sure if you can hear that in the background, but apparently all the dogs have decided this is the time to put in a cut. They're probably right, because we're 35 minutes in, give or take. So I'll do that. We'll continue this war next episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed at once. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye now. Thank you for watching the video, and if you'd like to see more, feel free to stick around.